Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is me in the Tier 7 shitty American battleship, the Colorado. Okay, it's not that shitty, but I don't like it since it's so slow. And this video was actually requested to me by one of my subscribers, and it was quite a long time ago since I got the video request here on YouTube, so I'm of course gonna oblige to this. And it was Imperial 257 who said, can you do a video on the Colorado? And yes, I can. As some of you guys who have been with me for some time, you know, when I grinded out the Montana, I actually free XP'd my way past this because I just didn't like it. But I am probably a bit better at the game right now than I was then. So I do think that I can actually use the Colorado in a good fashion. Oh, look at that. Enemy Colorados. And they are a division as well. 2 Colorados. Nice. And yeah, let's see if we can do something to them. The Colorado, of course, has one big treat. Oh, look at that salvo. 16,000 damage. It has one good thing about it. Perhaps 1.7 good things about it. And the first thing is the guns. As you saw there, even though that Colorado is over 20 kms out, the dispersion was actually really good. If that would have been a stationary cruiser, that would have hurt so much more. It would probably have been a couple of citadels. And I have done it several times, especially when you get up tiered and you do face like the Baltimore and stuff like that. They tend to sit behind an island and you just blap them from far away and they can't even shoot back. So yeah, the guns are really good. The second thing is actually the AA. I mean, there is really no really super good AA ships in the game anymore because the CVs are so hard to deal with, especially if it's a CV captain that actually knows what he or she is doing. But I've actually performed pretty good about, I mean, I've done like 5 games with the Colorado since I got the video request, and 4 of those have been CV games, and it has actually performed quite okay, I would say. Pretty much better than I would have hoped for, to be honest. So the AA is decent on it. The guns are really good for its tier. I mean, probably the best long range guns at tier 7, I would say. I haven't played every tier 7 ship there is, but at range I struggle to actually acknowledge a ship that is better. Or I mean, you could probably find a ship that's different, but not better in every way. But yeah, enough nagging about the guns. Enemy Akatsuki and CV has his plane on me, but here you can see the AA. So far we have actually shot down 9 planes, and I don't think that we actually have been hit very hard from the CV yet. I mean, it might come, you never know. As it is right now, our Fubuki is battling the Akatsuki. The Akatsuki is of course much better when it comes to guns. It reloads pretty much twice as fast. Oh, it's down so low. I'm gonna shoot 2 of my guns here. I don't want to shoot all of them, because if he dies, I do want to have the other 2 guns ready for that Colorado, since he's sailing out pretty much perfectly broadsided to me. Although he's angling in, so yeah, only overpants, unfortunately. The Weezer sends more torpedo planes to me. We did lose our DD, or DDs in plural, because we have actually lost 2 DDs and 1 cruiser. And the enemy team has only lost 1 DD and 1 cruiser, so... And they actually have a small point advantage, but I mean, it's early into the game, so we should be able to actually, perhaps... I'm not sure that I will be able to take this cap, but I'm at least gonna try, because I do want to stop their points income, since it does look like our team is just getting totally hammered on C, because the Mutsuki is actually capping. Oh, Mutsuki and Westeros is actually there and destroying the life of my fellow battleships. Oh, look at that, nice salvo. But he did do hurt me quite bad. Here we can see something that I disliked on the Colorado. The armor. The armor of the Colorado is actually quite poor, especially the bow and stern armor. As we could see there, 5,000 damage, just like that. I mean, he is angling just a bit, but the side armor is actually quite good on the Colorado. You can bounce shells even though you sit broadsided. So for example, that Colorado... oh, I actually lost a gun. I will hit him, and I will do, I mean, okayish damage, but nothing spectacular at all, since the side armor is actually quite strong. But the bow armor and the stern armor is not. They are actually quite weak. Oh, but it is quite consistent. I mean, when you play this ship, you have to remember like two things. First one, and that's the most important one, is that this is a really slow ship. You will struggle to reposition. You can't like sail out and do 27, 28 knots and just hope to be on the other side of the map quite soon, because this ship is really slow. And as soon as you touch the A and the D key, you will lose like 4 or 5 knots, and it's back at it at slow acceleration again. Almost got the cap there, so close. I'm thinking about taking a shot on the Warspite here to help the CV, but I think the CV will actually manage, and he does. This CV I actually complimented. Our wizard did perform really good. Oh, look at that. That's perfectly bow on. I mean, there is no protection to either one of us. We can pretty much just smack the other person's bow, and it will hurt. I'm a bit luckier since I have a heal. Oh, he has a heal as well. This is gonna be quite close then. Oh, especially with RNG like that. I'm trying to kill his guns here, but yeah, doesn't seem like I can actually manage to do that. The other Colorado just got spotted on the minimap. He's actually flanking me, so I have to go full reverse here. Not to get smacked completely by that dude. Let's see. Oh, nice. The Koenig helps out. I mean, the Koenig is firing HE also for some reason, but at least he helps me. With AP though, that Colorado would already have been dead, but yeah, we're gonna finish him. That's kill number 2. Almost 100,000 damage now. Let's shoot the Graf Spee. Oh, CV is coming in with planes. No flooding, no flooding. No. Nice. And we still are shooting down planes. That Colorado is pretty much broadsided to me, and he's firing all of his guns. This could hurt really badly, and it does. I'm down to 4,000 damage. 4,000 health, I mean. And if he gets one more shot off before I can heal, chances are that he is gonna kill me. Oh, look at those torpedoes on that Colorado. But it actually seems like I will be able to reverse away from him. I actually did cut there a bit, just because the ship is too slow, and watching me trying to start accelerating for a minute, it's just not fun. Enemy Colorado though, he has been hit with torpedoes from the Mars, I think, and the CV is getting in there with rocket planes as well. So hopefully we can sneak up on his ass and trying to kill him. I mean, he is perma-flooding, but I'm not gonna take any chances at all. He thinks I'm gonna go the other way, I think, but I won't, so yeah, that's him dead. Unfortunately, the Graf Spee actually did kill the Koenig. And I'm not sure how he did it, but he did outplay the Koenig pretty well. We do get a solo cap here, always nice. But the Weezer is coming in, and I am fighting against that Graf Spee. Graf Spee though, if he's gonna bow tank, he only has 3 guns. So I should come out on top when it comes to DPM, because the reload on the Graf Spee is quite long. Enemy CV dropped me a bit too early, so his torp didn't activate, he just collided with me and sunk, I guess. Let's see if we can make something happen. Oh, look at that. Graph space, amazing dispersion. Right now I'm actually trying to bait him to go in and try to get me with his torpedoes. And he actually falls for it. He will give me a broadside. The CV is coming in, but oh man, that's a citadel. First of the game, but he will die from my shells long before the torpedo is gonna reach him. Or long and long, but a while at least. Okay, let's start the big hunt of the CV and see if his planes can do anything unfriendly towards me. These are of course bombers and they are harder to dodge. I am gonna try to use all of my my AA here, turning into him, giving him a short target but wide. That maximizes my AA and actually makes it harder for him to drop. So even though it's a slow ship, it's quite maneuverable. And here we can see the speedometer. I am turning here and I'm doing 16 knots. That's all, only 16 knots. But I mean, so far we have done quite good. I mean, we have killed 4 ships. We have taken down 28 planes. Will soon be 29, I guess. Yeah, right before he dropped. And the CV was killed by the mass torpedoes, by the way. I just did a shortcut there, just to not have all the video of me sailing around, being a dickhead, just talking. Piotr Veliki is their last ship. We have 3 ships remaining and we have a massive points lead. We are quite equal in points, and at 14 kms I think I'm probably a bit more deadly, especially if he's gonna turn broadside to me. So I do fire here, he fires as well. I am turning in, he's not. He's still turning out. And that's 10,000 and the CV comes in and just kills him. Pretty good game in the Colorado. I mean, I did pretty well, I would say. I got Dreadnought, we did get high caliber. Yeah, that's Dreadnought, isn't it? Yeah. 134,000 damage, 29 aircraft shot down, 4 kills, 1 solo cap, 3 defend. So I mean, not that amazing of a game, but not that bad either. And here we see 2.6k base XP. That's actually pretty good for tier 7. And I mean, I'm a top tier battleship, I should perform top tier results. So pretty good game. I do not like the Colorado, as I've said before. It's way too slow and it depends so much on how you decide to position yourself at the start. Because you can't run away from anything. Pretty much every ship in the game can hunt you down. So yeah, I mean, I do like the guns, but that's about it. Even though we did have some struggles to actually citadel one of these 2. Oh wow, they are in the same. Were they in the division? Yeah. But there you have it. Nice to do a request video. I haven't done that in so long, so yeah, I hope that you'll like it.